We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jim Palmer will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
At the plate, Aaron Hill. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the second baseman, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, one game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
2 balls and a strike now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, George Bell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Jose Batista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. The 1-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. Grounded to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dave Steen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding into the box, Brian Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
So digging in now, Manny Machado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And now a pitch on the way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
To the plate now, Brady Anderson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
So now to the plate, Frank Robinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Robinson is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays nothing. Now at the plate, Carlos Delgado. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pops this one up. Machado waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Pitch popped up. Ripken has a play. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh my goodness, 3 in a row. Murray is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Boog Powell, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Batista is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently, as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Ripken is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the season, Ripken enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now for the O's, Chris Boyles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Paul.
Now at the plate, Paul Blair, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready now, Vernon Wells. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Vernon Wells.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Digging in now, Tony Batista, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Throw over to first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Aaron Hill. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Ready with the 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Way outside. 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brady Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Striding in, Frank Robinson. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
The set and the 1-0. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, George Bell. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So striding forward now, Jose Batista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air out to right. Robinson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Carlos Delgado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. In now, Eddie Murray. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. One and one to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Boog Powell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Popped up. Delgado's got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Russell Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Russell Martin's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now back, the center fielder, Vernon Wells.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vernon Wells. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Murray is there. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Chris Boyles. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Paul Blair will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Blair, a 25-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High and deep down the left field line, and that's going to land foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Brian Roberts. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tony Batista. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off for ball 1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Aaron Hill. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, George Bell. Hard liner to center field. Blair is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. And in steps Manny Machado. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brady Anderson, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2 and 1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Frank Robinson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pops this one up. Hill shading to his right. 1 away. So stepping in, Eddie Murray. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Boog Powell.
In now, Boog Powell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Batista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for the...
And the ball is dropped.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Runners on first with 1 down. Line to the right side. Robinson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Vernon Wells. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 3, the Blue Jays 2. Brendan Morrow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brandon Morrow.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Not shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Chris Boyles, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Paul Blair stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Morrow is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 3, the Blue Jays 2. B.J. Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, B.J. Ryan.
Striding in once again, Tony Batista, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Aaron Hill, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Robinson is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw onto the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Into the box now, Manny Machado in the air to straightaway right. Batista will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brady Anderson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Frank Robinson, 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 for count.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. from the belt. The pitch.
Count 1-2.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line hard. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Delgado in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Eddie Murray. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Greg Olson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 30, Greg Olson.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, George Bell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Olson, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. This is his first year at the big league level. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista. First pitch on its way. And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
To the plate now, Carlos Delgado, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Joe Carter will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 30, Joe Carter.
In now, Russell Martin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The 0-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Roll, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Wally Buckner takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Vernon Wells, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Still only one out in the inning. Hit to first. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Orioles with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Jesse Barfield is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 29, Jesse.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Boog Powell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cal Ripken. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Chris Boyles. Lifted in the air out to right. Barfield will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied at 4. We are into extra innings, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tony Batista. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Buckner, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is his first year at the big league level. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hill. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chopped down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. He's got it. Throw onto the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This game's all tied at 4. Ready now for Baltimore. Paul Blair. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Brian Roberts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Doyle Alexander will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Doyle Alexander.
Manny Machado will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. A possible winning run on second. No one out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. On the outside corner, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is in the air out to right field. Barfield is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Standing in, Brady Anderson. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Ready once again. George Bell, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Robinson is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jesse Barfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Delgado. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he'll dive back in. So now to the plate, Russell Martin, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Still all square at 4 apiece. John Olerud is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 9.
Digging in, Frank Robinson. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barfield moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Boog Powell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied at 4. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1, no play.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box now, Vernon Wells. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he fouls this one off. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-4.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Eric Bedard is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 45, Eric Bedard.
Stepping in now, Tony Batista. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Racing back the center fielder at the track. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first down.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
To the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
the left fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Jesse Barfield, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Robinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 6-4. Mark Horn enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Stepping in, Cal Ripken looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher.
Into the box now, Chris Boyles. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it comes, the 3-0. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In now, Paul Blair, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Doyle Alexander gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Mark Horn earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.